Hello guys, I know it's quite some time now since I haven't posted on YouTube. So yeah, this is the video on Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. We'll be like doing a recap of today's trade setup and we'll also see what will happen in few coming days. Okay, so this is the trade setup which I have sent into my TVT Discord community. Okay, so if you see, we have broken a supply area right here. So it was basically that now the buyers are in control and even the war situation was under control. Okay, so we decided to take a long trade here and our stop loss was below this demand area. Okay, there is a reason why we choose that demand area and our target was around 16,150 because of this another supply area right here. Okay, so this is a 15-minute supply area which I have marked. Why I am calling it as a supply area? Because it is a failed demand. Okay, it is a failed demand. Market came, if on that day market would have came back here and bounced back from that, it would have been a good demand, but eventually if you can see, market has given a huge gap down. Okay, so yeah, this that was our trade and we'll see how that trade went. Okay, so here what happened, basically we grabbed the liquidity from the opening markets. Okay, we grabbed that liquidity, tapped into our entry, and then eventually we hit our target throughout the day. Okay, so this was our target. Now what happened was I was looking for a shorting opportunity. Why? Because now the fresh supply, okay, the untapped supply. So what I did was that waiting for a trade opportunity on lower time frame. Okay, so for me, I was looking for this liquidity sweep. Okay, then waiting for this breakout structure below. And my trade entry was somewhere around here, and my stop loss was above this supply area, which was around 25 to 30 points. Okay, and my target was again this demand area. Okay, so let's see how this trade plays out. Now we have tapped into that supply area. This was the supply area for me and we have tapped into that, and my I have shifted that my stop loss little bit below about this high. Okay, so we have a strong high and a strong low. I'll wait for market to break that low, and eventually we did break that low. Okay, and with that we also made a new breakout structure. So now my trailing stop loss has shifted to this new higher low. Okay, now I am almost at break even at this particular trade. Okay, now let's see. So yeah, here my trailing stop loss got hit and this high failed to break this low and make a new low, and eventually it also broke that supply area. Okay, now this supply area has been failed. Okay, failed. Now I can at least say that buyers have took that control. Okay, now I will take and look at trading up long opportunity from that supply area. I will go on a 5 minutes time frame and look for that supply zone. Okay, so this was that supply zone, also a good breakout structure and an order block level. So what I will be looking is this pattern. Okay, this, this pattern, and then go long from that there. Okay, so this will be my entry. My stop loss will be below somewhere around here, just a buffer, so that even if market comes down, we won't get stopped out. Let's go on a lower time frame and look at the price reaction. Okay, here you can easily say that market has left some liquidity behind. We have already tapped into that trade here, and our stop loss was below this prices. Okay, Now let's see how the trades go. Now the target for this trade was at this supply area, okay, because from that point the market gapped down. So my target was that supply area, which was around 624. Again, you can see that we broke the supply zone. Okay, now that supply has become over demand, and again I will look for a trading opportunity, a long opportunity on that uh, demand zone. Okay, same trade setup I have shared with my Discord members. Okay, so I was looking for a re-entry at this particular price point. I will go on a lower time frame and look for some trade setups. Okay, but here is a trick that there is no higher highs or higher lows. Okay, the market has just straight went up, but there is a trick I have. We in my mentorship, I teach how to take such entries. I have an indicators so that you can find some range, and using that range and using some sort of liquidity strategies, you can take those trades. Okay, let's say I was looking my trade setup from this prices right here. Okay, and market is leaving behind liquidity again at this prices. So I'll wait for market to tap and grab that liquidity first. This was the demand area which we took that entry, and the immediate target was this high. We tagged into that trade. You can see how beautifully it got rejected, and this high is our target. Now if you want, you can use the supply area for your target, or just simply that high. I was looking at the supply area, and I didn't exited that trade because I wanted to look how the prices react. Again, if that supply areas break, I'm going to hold my Nifty positions for even much longer time. Okay, and then my target would be a little bit higher. Let's go on a higher time frame and see what is my target. Okay, so then I would target this new gap. Okay, market has eventually a lot of gap to be filled. Okay, so my next target is 16,500. Let's again go on a lower time frame and see. The market is just simply making new highs and new lows. Okay, now this is the end of today's day. Okay, 9th of March. All right, so what should be our possible trade setup for tomorrow? Let us understand what is happening currently right now. We have broke a structure here. Okay, we have broken a structure here with a demand area right here, and then market is leaving liquidity behind. So I won't just simply go long just like that. Okay, that's not our trade plan. We'll wait for some sort of confirmation, and then I'll update my Discord members how we are going to proceed for tomorrow. But my overall view is bullish. I'm going to go long for 16,500 as my target. Okay, so now let's watch Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty was also bullish, pretty much bullish, but we didn't took any trade on Bank Nifty. I just took trade on Nifty 50 only because Bank Nifty was a bit volatile for me. Okay, so I was looking at this gap only, sorry, this high, and then market came down and filled that high. And also you can see that market has broken that supply area and then went up. Even the same view on Bank Nifty. If continue goes up. As you can see, the first hurdle will be around 34,200. And by the way, it's both the chart which I have shown you is future charts. Okay, so the prices may vary by spot and the future chart. So the immediate hurdle is around for 34,200, and if market crosses that hurdle, we can even see higher levels. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. Both Nifty and trade setup of both Nifty and Bank Nifty, and see you tomorrow in the live market. Yeah, and one more thing, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more videos like this, give a comment below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.